All right, people of Generation Z, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and if you can, raise your hand to tell me if you agree or disagree with the following statements. I would love to know, for you guys, fashion. Does that play a role in what you think about yourselves? Do you think a lot about what you're putting on your body?
I think with fashion, it's kind of hard to express yourself in a way that's you can be socially conscious, especially with brands, because it's so hard to find transparency about the way things are made, where they're made, how much people are getting paid for it.
And that's clearly something you care about.
Yeah, of course. I want to be ethical because every dollar is a decision and a vote towards what you believe in, but it's kind of hard to support that in a society where, even though we have so much access to information, it's still hard to find those things.
It's the same with cosmetics. Trying to buy cosmetics that haven't been tested on animals, or that aren't used in labs, or that aren't using palm oil, which is cutting down our rainforest.
What I wear, I don't really pay too much attention to. I try to focus on more my actions and what I say and who I am. As a person, less than what I'm wearing. The clothes are literally just the clothes. But for me personally, I like to find stuff that's actually good for you to wear and good for your skin and stuff for makeup.
There's so many people who have such intelligent and important things to say that can't be taken seriously because of the way they look. And it's challenging because, of course it does, because it's, I'm sure we all do our best to look, we picked out our outfit for day because we wanted to look nice and look mature and look like we have important things to say.
I would love to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you guys say you would rate your personal body image? How do you feel about that?
I used to be a 0, jumped straight to a 10. Just spent every single day going I look great. And now I look great.
So, tell me about that. So, being a 0, why did you feel like a 0, and how did you get to a 10?
I think it had to do partially with representation. I did not look like the people that people considered beautiful. But after that, it made me feel terrible. I hated how I looked. I hated my nose. I hated how I dressed. Until one day I was just this is too exhausting. I'm lazy. I'm beautiful.
Thank you. For me, I find I have pretty solid body image. I don't really, because for me, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I don't really look, I like ELLE magazine and stuff like that, but I don't really look at people in magazines and the actual person and who they are, and I don't really compare myself to them because A, I'm a different person, and B, I'm not the same age as them, and C, again, I'm a different person.
I'm definitely I don't know, I'm growing, so I guess I guess that I would probably be on a scale of 1 to 10. Honestly, I think that I would be a 6 or a 7, honestly, because I'm at that age where people start to get conscious about their body image, and that people really look at their body. When I was 12, I didn't. I don't know. I turned 13. Bam!
I don't think you can force things. For example, I once read this quote that, I can't remember who said it now, but it was saying we need more women doctors, but we can't force women doctors. Saying you can't go out to someone and say, why aren't you a doctor? You're not supporting feminism, or why isn't there this specific person there? You're not supporting feminism. But it's the idea of feminism and the idea of representation is people who want to be in it. Don't restrict people, but I don't think you can force it,
I agree
right?
with that for especially for jobs and stuff. But for magazines and publications, it's the media's job to represent
for sure,
because you want to get the largest audience. So why not represent them?
Yeah.
Well, I think during puberty, a girl's confidence plummets, and it's important to remember that we're all different people, and our bodies were all meant for different things, right? Some of us are athletes, some of us do different things, right? And it's important to remember that each body type is different because we each do different things with our bodies.